And if you are a proud patriot and you love this country and you wish for it to be reflected honorably to the peoples of Earth, then Washington, D.C. must be swept clean. I believe entire neighborhoods probably need to be emptied, need to be bulldozed, crime ridden and so infested that you just need to, you're just going to have to crack down.
Now, if you've read any history book or even looked into the history of Lee Atwater or the rise of family values and traditions in the right Republican Party during the 60s and 70s, he just used a lot of what you would call dog whistles: preservation of culture, of history, a proud patriot. DC is a sovereign state. I cut that clip out to make it short, but if you watch the whole clip, which is about 3 minutes long, he calls DC sovereign. He calls DC the labor of our forefathers, and it's patriotic to preserve it, and things like that. Those are dog whistles. Those are things to create a hyper nationalistic fealty to what you should think and feel about the federalization of the DC takeover of the police. Now, statistically speaking, more impoverished communities in DC tend to be Black and Latino communities. That is not causation. It is not correlation. Poverty leads to more crime, and usually the places with more poverty tend to be Black and Latino communities. So what he is essentially hinting at here is bulldozing Black and Latino communities in DC, probably to gentrify or to give this grand vision of patriotism, or, for lack of a better term, whiteness. And the reason his wording is dangerous is because he's equating lawlessness to Black and Latino communities, but then he's saying if you bulldoze them and sweep those clean and crack down those neighborhoods where you drive out those minorities and then potentially gentrify them, that, white law-abiding citizens will take over, and then DC will be rid of crime and it'll be a lawful city. You can follow for more news updates, but you don't have to.